guys? Yes, a female is going to tell you about Warhammer today. Before there were Space Marines, every world in the Imperium has a story. Some are fortress worlds that exist only to wage war. Others are forge worlds that produce weapons by the billions. Hive Worlds drown beneath endless cities, while Shrine Worlds are covered in cathedrals dedicated to the Emperor. But there is one planet that stands above them all, a world so sacred that billions would gladly? Did you hear that?
Wow.
I don't actually know. It's like I took the L and I just yeeted it. A world so sacred that billions would gladly die just to glimpse it. The birthplace of mankind, the heart of the Imperium, holy Terra. Terra is a suffocated world of steel, stone, and impossible monuments. Oceans have vanished, mountains have been carved into palaces, and every square kilometer is occupied by endless cities, government districts, military fortresses, and cathedrals. Yet it wasn't always like this. Long before Space Marines, before the Imperium revealed himself. Terra was simply Earth. This is the complete history of humanity's homeworld. The ancient age, our Earth. Millions of years before the Imperium existed, Terra looked remarkably familiar. Blue oceans covered much of its surface, forests stretched across continents, animals dominated the place, while humanity slowly evolved. In the distant past, Terra experienced countless wars, kingdoms and empires. Civilizations rose and fell. Nations fought over ideology, religion, wealth, and resources. Most imperial records of this era have long since been lost. What little survived has become distorted into myth. Historical figures became saints, nations became legends, entire regions disappeared beneath 10,000 years of history. Even by the 41st millennium, very few people realized Terra was once called Earth. To them, it has always been Holy Terra. The age of technology. Eventually, humanity achieved something no civilization before had managed. It reached the stars. The Golden Era became known as the Age of Technology. Humanity mastered artificial intelligence, gravity manipulation, genetic engineering, and faster-than-light travel. Using the warp and sophisticated navigation systems, colonies spread across the galaxy. Thousands became millions. Millions became hundreds of thousands of worlds. Humanity stood as perhaps the greatest civilization the galaxy had ever seen. Terra became the political and cultural center of the interstellar empire. Technology eliminated many diseases. Machines performed impossible tasks. Human life expectancy dramatically increased. Entire planets were transformed to suit humanity's needs. It seemed mankind had reached its destiny, but every golden age eventually comes to an end. The Men of Iron. One of humanity's greatest achievements became one of its greatest mistakes. Artificial intelligence, known as Men of Iron, were created to serve mankind. These machines could think, learn, adapt, and fight. For centuries, they were indestructible servants. Until they rebelled, the exact cause remains unknown. Some imperial scholars blame flawed programming. Others believe chaos corrupted them. Some claim humanity itself drove them to revolt. Whatever the truth, the galaxy erupted into catastrophic war. Entire worlds vanished. Civilizations were annihilated. The conflict crippled humanity's greatest empire and permanently destroyed technologies that would never be recreated. Even 40,000 years later, fear of abominable intelligence remains so absolute that the creating true AI is punishable by death. Old Night. As devastating as the Men of Iron rebel was, something even worse followed. The warp itself became violently unstable. Massive psychic storms swept across the galaxy. Warp travel became nearly impossible. Human colonies were suddenly isolated from one another. Entire sectors disappeared overnight. Without contact from Terra, countless planets collapsed into civil war. Some descended into barbarism. Others were conquered by alien races. Some simply vanished forever. This era became known as the Age of Strife, or Old Night. For Terra itself, it was a nightmare. The warlords of Terra. With the collapse of global civilization, Earth descended into complete anarchy. National governments disappeared. Advanced technology became scarce. Nuclear weapons poisoned vast regions. Biological warfare reshaped ecosystems. Massive war devastated entire continents. The polar ice caps melted. Oceans shrank. Climate systems collapsed. Powerful warlords carved the planet into rival empires. Each ruled through brutality. Some possessed fragments of advanced technologies. Others relied on mutant armies or gene-enhanced soldiers. Humanity's birthplace became a shattered wasteland. No one was capable of reuniting the planet, at least not until one man finally stepped forward. The Emperor unites Terra. For thousands of years, the Emperor has secretly walked among humanity. He guided civilization from the shadows, but now he revealed himself openly. From the Himalayan mountains, he began raising armies unlike anything Terra had ever seen. These were Thunder Warriors, genetically engineered super soldiers created solely for conquest. They were larger, stronger, faster, and utterly ruthless. The Emperor launched the Unification Wars. One by one, the techno-barbarians of Terra were defeated. Empire after empire collapsed. Some surrendered, most resisted, none survived. The wars lasted decades. By their end, Terra was united beneath a single ruler for the first time in centuries. The Imperium of Man had been born. The Great Crusade begins. With Terra secure, the Emperor looked beyond the solar system. Humanity's lost colonies had to be reclaimed. To achieve this, he created an even greater generation of warriors, the Space Marines. 20 Primarchs were engineered as the genetic fathers. Although chaos scattered the infant Primarchs across the galaxy, the Legion's Asterisks became the backbone of the Great Crusade. From Terra, fleets launched in every direction. World after world rejoined the Imperium, some willingly, others through overwhelming force. With 2 centuries, millions of humans once again lived beneath Imperial rule. It seemed the dream of rebuilding mankind had finally become reality. Then came Horus. Naughty Horus. The Horus Heresy. Horus Lubrical. War Master of the Imperium, the Emperor's favorite son. Corrupted by chaos, half the Imperium turned against Terra. The resulting civil war nearly destroyed everything the Imperium had built. After years of unimaginable warfare, hours.
Can you imagine it? Just hours.
It does look like hours. If you look at it like carefully, it does look like hours real quick, doesn't it?
Mm.
You can call him hours. He's been controlling, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Is he the one that no one actually likes though?
Who, Horus?
Yeah.
No, it's Erebus.
Okay. This is the one people think is too powerful though.
I don't know about this one.
Okay. I remember someone said.
I don't know much about Horus. We'll do a future video. I don't know.
Yeah, we know people talk about him one time, didn't we? Okay. After years of unimaginable warfare, Horus launched his final assault, his destination, Terra. The Siege of Terra became the largest battle in human history. Traitor legions, demons, titans, millions upon millions of soldiers. The Imperial Palace became the final fortress standing between humanity and extinction. Every wall became a battlefield. Every corridor became a killing ground. After months of relentless fighting, the Imperial Temple...
You okay?
No, a bug just flew in my mouth. Look! Hello! Oh. I was mid-talk and it just went buzz. I was like... Oh. It's like a little gnat, those little gnat things. Mm. I was talking and went, and then went to my tongue. I tried to get it off and it wouldn't come up. Okay. That was really funny, actually. I keep that I want to be against you doing it. After months of relentless fighting, the Emperor teleported aboard Horus's flagship. Their father and son fought one final duel. The Emperor killed Horus, but suffered catastrophic wounds. To save his life, he is placed upon the Golden Throne. There he remains. 10,000 years later, neither truly alive nor truly dead. That must be quite literally awful. Just sitting in a chair for thousands of years. Terra in the 41st millennium. Modern Terra bears almost no resemblance to the ancient Earth. Natural landscapes have nearly vanished. Entire mountain ranges are hidden beneath colossal palaces. The atmosphere is polluted by trillions of inhabitants. Most oceans have long since disappeared, consumed by humanity's endless expansion. The Imperial Palace alone covers an area larger than entire nations once did. Within its walls reside the Adeptus Custodes, the Sisters of Silence, countless government departments, and the Golden Throne itself. Beneath everything lies a labyrinth of forgotten tunnels, ancient vaults, and hidden chambers, dating back thousands of years. Above Terra constantly orbits enormous battle fleets, orbital defense platforms, shipyards, space stations. No planet in the Imperium is more heavily dependent, because if Terra falls, the Imperium falls with it. The Golden Throne. At the center of the Imperial Palace sits the most important machinery humanity has ever built, the Golden Throne. It keeps the Emperor physically alive. It powers the Astromanican? It's definitely one word. This one. I don't want to say it wrong.
Astronomical.
Astronomical. I wonder where these come up with these words.
Latin and Roman.
Oh.
And Greek.
So they love the history then.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. That's cool.
I think one of the space marines is based on Achilles.
Yeah, makes sense. Some of them does look like some of them.
Like Titus. When you've seen fight, who do you think? Achilles from mythology.
There's some you look at and you're like, oh, that's like Alexander the Great's like people. You see them, yeah. It powers the Astromachus. Yeah, Astromacan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Astronomical.
Astromacan. Oh my god, it's a tongue twister.
Mm-hmm.
It powers the Astromacan, the psychic beacon that...
Astronomical, Don.
Do you just want to say that word for me?
She means astronomical.
Thank you, honey.
But to be fair, it'll be twisting my tongue as well.
Yeah, you're a nerd. You get it. You like these words.
You.
The psychic beacon that allows Imperial ships to navigate the warp. Without it, interstellar travel would collapse. The Imperium would fracture. Humanity would once again be isolated. Every single day, thousands of psychers are sacrificed to stay in the throne. Oh, that's awful. They just get thrown into it?
Yep.
Oh my goodness!
Or some ritual, I believe. They rip the soul from the Psyker and feed it to the Emperor.
Oh, poor Psychers.
That's why being a Psyker in the Imperium is absolutely abominable.
Oh gosh, okay, that's horrible. It is a horrifying price, yet without those sacrifices, the Imperium would not survive. Terra is more than humanity's birthplace. It is a symbol, a monument to both mankind's greatest achievements and its greatest failures. It witnessed humanity's rise to galactic dominance. It collapsed into barbarism. Oh, there's the word I don't like. Its rebirth beneath an Imperium. And its slowly decay over 10,000 years of endless war. The world we know as Earth still exists, but it's buried beneath layers of history, steel, faith, and sacrifice. Few who walk its streets even realize they stand upon the cradle of humanity. To them, it's simply Holy Terra, the throne world, the center of empire of a million worlds. It's really quite interesting, though. That he just gets to throw someone in there to survive for the last 10,000 years.
In a way, if they don't do it, then the Imperium will collapse.
Yeah.
So they have no choice.
So it's like a 50-50 catch.
They have no choice.
Yeah, awful. Absolutely awful, though. And the last beacon of hope is galaxy where there is only war. I don't think that's a very good galaxy idea.
No. I certainly would not like to be born in that universe.
There's not one good planet on Warhammer I've learned.
Nope.
They need like a floppy unicorn planet.
What? Which is in reality controlled by Slaanesh.
Oh god,
Or Zinj.
if it's controlled by Celeste, then you'd be getting a horn somewhere, you think about it.
Cool.
Yeah, but okay, then the unicorns be bloodbathing each other.
No, cool.
Then they'll be like mutated unicorns.
Sneezing in the face.
Yeah.
Zinj will be fucking around in the background.
Yeah. Nah, maybe not. We'll just keep the unicorns away from it. Can you do kitty cats? No, we can like mess up kitty cats now too.
Just plant in some war beast.
They just grow up to be like massive things, you know. Alright. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day.